Hey guys, welcome to RentSyst channel, the fleet management solution for car rental business. Let's talk about payments in this episode. So, as you know, we have rentals tab, which is contains from reservations and payments, right? So basically, today we will discover payments together. Before we dive in, I wanna remind you that on the dashboard side, you have two main dashboards. From the left side, it's on a daily basis show you the donut statistic with your method of payments, right? You can see cards, bank transfer, and others. And basically, if you do not use all of this one, also want to remind you that you can go for settings and activate or deactivate such a payment methods which is using your company at the moment, right? So you can activate it and return it, deactivate it anytime for your needs. So let's go back for the dashboard. Here you can see the donut with a statistic. It's collected day by day. If I will, let's say, remove backing for yesterday, you can see I have some expenses here. This is because with the minus. At the right side dashboard, this one, it's also showing you weekly, monthly diagram, which is showing you the graphic with the payments stats for rentals, extras, insurances, and this dashboard show you closed orders, which is paid, right? So when you selected your reservation to done status, it's appear on this dashboard. So this is important. All right, so now let's go into payments. Yeah, here we are on the payment statistic information. My recommendation, if you want to have some clear vision about your profit, about your information, like how many invoices you have, which is paid, orders, which is not paid. Of course, you can go for statistic here, but statistic collect all these informations together, like complete picture. You can see grouping by days, by months, for instance. It's showing you all numbers. I mean, all paid invoices and unpaid as well. So statistics showing you full picture. But in case you want to have more clear vision about payments, which is you received as a fact, you can go here, select status, and select paid, right? So now you can see all the paid operations here. Okay, so let's go inside filters. You can see here 7 different filters, and let's disable this one and show you around what it works this tab and which operations you can work with. So the first and most important, in my opinion, it's about dates, right? So let's check it, for instance, the full last year. Yeah. Okay, click apply. All right, and now you can see all the summary, which is show you the balances by equal of each method of payment. It's important. So to track your cash flow, like how much you have by cards, by cash, right? So whenever you click on it, you can see all your transactions here, right? So this is important. So the first filter is about the dates, right? You can see the calendar. You can select any dates you needed, any let's say quarters or the dates, weeks. You can select it like by this one, right? The next one is also about the search. So you can search such data as order ID, for instance, or the customer, right? So let's say 728. I will try to find it. 728. Click enter, and now you can see all the numbers which is related to this number. So here you can see 728. This one here. Here you can see order ID, and this here, I guess, something also related with this number, right? You can also select it for the name of the customer, right? So you can see I have the customer name Vanda. For instance, I need to find Tony, so I select Tony, and you can see full information, full picture for transactions with this customer during your last year. So this is very convenient. It speed up the process to find necessary information. Of course, you can click for Tony, going directly to his profile, like this one. But again, you can scroll down and see like manual information about the rental information, right? So preferably if we checking the information regarding payments, you can go and find by the customer name here. Yeah, if you can see, I am trying to find the details by the manager, so it will now works. So basically, you have two main options to search. It's about order ID and the contact, the most important one. Okay. So the next one will be related with the manager. So my team is contains from myself, and I have 3 managers additionally. And whenever I click on manager number 1, there is no orders number 2, number 3. So basically all the orders is by myself, right? So you can see right this one. But yeah, if your manager works with you together, of course they has an access to like make some operations. You decide about the permissions. If they work with you simultaneously, you will find there all the information related to how your manager, how your manager works with the transactions, with the payments. The next one is about agents. Select agents. So I want to remind you that agents, this is your, it can be your partner, it can be your referral company, which you share some commission for the incoming orders, right? And it also, the agent, it's also integrations with the website. So in my case, I'm using 7 different websites. It means RentSyst backend system can connect it to any website as a reservation, as a customizable reservation form on their direct website. And anytime, whenever some customer make a booking from their website, you receive such an order with this tag of an agent, and you can also identify and understand which partner bring you more customers and make some commission referral program as well. So for instance, I click ref1. You can see now all operations during last year about this partner. Here is another one, only one customer, only one order here, Airbnb, no orders, broker name one, ref2 black, and this is one of the most common which are using, iframe web page. So you can also see all these informations. Okay, let's disable. The next very important filter is about type. So we have 4 different types of the payments. The first one is about deposit. Deposit, this is a temporary part of the payments, which is usually going as a security deposit from customer side to your company, or you can hold it from customer amount and return it back, refund it after rental will be over successfully. You refund it, complete the deposit back to your customer. Usually it's going like 1 week later, 2 weeks later, up to you. So when you click deposit, you can see here all the deposit types here, which was received from your company, from your customer to your company. And you can also see the statuses here. About the statuses, we will talk about a little bit later. Same about payments. So payments, this is typically all the profit you receive from the reservation. Discount, you can also track all your operations with a discount. This is very important to say that, of course, you can manually customize the price for the order. Let's say it was 200 euros order price, and you manually change it to 100, right? In this case, this is not deposit. It's in this case, it's manually changed the price, so it's not will not going for the database, and it's not going as a discount, right? So this is important. Again, a bit later, I will show you a workaround with the payments. Discount, this is such operations like payment type. So depending of how customer make a payment for you, you can also activate some of the discounts method. Or discount, it can be the promo codes, like here, a coupon, right? So the coupon or promo code can goes with a fixed discount price, let's say minus 100, or like in this case, it's a fixed percent discount, let's say 5% discount, 10% discount, and so on. So you can activate such a discount on a reservation field. I will show you in a moment. And finally, the last type of payment, it's deposit hold. So deposit hold, it's same as a deposit, but it works only with the cards. Method of payment should be cards, and it goes with the gateway payment integration. Automatically, you can hold your customer card and make a capture the balance from his card, and after rental will be over, same here, you can refund back this deposit, like freeze this money for customer again. Status. Status is about your payment status, actually, right? Is it paid, is it not paid, or maybe you're awaiting it, and so on. So by clicking on paid, it's clear. Not paid also, it's clear. But let's click on it. You can see whenever you click not paid, you can see all amounts which is not paid for you, right? So basically you can see amount, it's full amount for last year, 142k euros, from which we have 20,000 not paid, right? And from which we have five in a pending status, right? You can also track refunds, all your refunds. You can see it's 665. Mostly you're refunding by cards and cash. Hold. So hold it, it's about, like I said, card, deposit hold. So basically when the year is closed or when the reservation is closed, you should not have deposit holds at all. But in my case, this is test account. You can see this operation was created on November, August, February. So basically it's was very long time ago. So this should be freezed and should be or captured for your balance or should be refunded. Cancel. So any cancellations, you can also track it here. And failed. Failed, usually it's about card automation as well. In my case, I don't have any failed payment transactions, so this is good information for us. Right, and let's going with the sum of the bottoms below. You can also see export, so you can also export all the details about the payments anytime to Excel or CSV format. Yeah, you can also see here statistic with a different method of payment. So when you click it on it, you can see it's automatically hide all the rest of the payments here. To get it back, you can see clicking on total, and now you can see like this window which is automatically showing you all the transactions by this method of payment. Okay. About these fields, so this is ID transaction of this payment information. You can see when it was created, when the payment was created. You can click on question icon with the details when it was updated, so you can see the payment was created on 12 a.m. sorry, but it was updated on the same day, but on 10:46 a.m. right? So you can also see updates with the payment. Order ID with a quick link, so you can click on the order directly to go inside, dive inside the order information. You can see due balance. Due balance 0 means it's fully paid, so it's completely paid with this one. Let's try to find. Okay. Paid. Okay, we have the order 726, which is canceled, and now you can also see here 159.60 not paid, and you can see responsible manager for this order. Okay, you can also see manager this balance, right? You can see balance for payments and balance for deposits. Basically, it's duplicating here. It's a feature which is showing you company balance information. Yeah, customer. You can also you have a quick link for dive deep inside the customer profile and type. So type, you can maybe notice the types, which is green line, green arrow going down. It's income, so it's like going to your balance, and red arrow, which is with the straight right arrow upside. It means that it's your expenses basically. Discount, which is of course like type of expenses because you lose this money as a discount. And it also can be done as expenses for your maintenance operations. Finally, you can also use here default view is about the payments, but you can also choose it for the users. And users means this is all your connected websites, all your managers. So you can also track your statistic by users. For instance, here is my account. You can see some of the information by income of payment, how much refunds I done, deposit, which is income, and deposit refund. So minus I received 200 and I refund 200. Maintenance, which expenses do I have any during this time, and so on. Right, and finally, we also have the button which is showing here. It's called add the payment. It's also very important. Let's click on it, and let me show you, explain how it works. So basically, you can work with the payments directly on the reservation. Let's go inside, for instance, this order. Okay, it's done. Let's showing something which is not done. One moment. Okay, it's done. Service. Yeah, you can see here is the service ID. Payment with the arrow upside, it means it's your expenses. Yeah, here's the order, 740. So I can go inside here. I can view it, or I can I can check it, cancel, and so on. Let's go in like this one. Click order ID to find it, 740, and click edit. So I can work with the reservation payment here. I can see full calculation, how it was, 8 days. This is what I mentioned before. When you customize the price manually, it will not calculate as a discount, right? Like this one, because you customize manually with this button, set custom price. Let me show you workaround with the payments from this line, how you can work with the reservation page profile inside with the payments. And after, I will show you same on the payment tab, how you can work adding the payment, change statuses there directly without entering to payment to the order page. All right, so here on the payment side, you can see payment. Let's delete it. And now we have 160 balance. So as I mentioned, right, you can see type of payments, which is going for statistic as well for payments, right? So we will do 2 transactions. The first one will be payment, method of payment, how customer make a payment, let's say with the card, or let's say with the cash, and deposit we will make it with the card. And 160 add the payment. Now you can see status automatically goes as not paid. When you physically receive the money, you can change the status here. Same status, you can change it from the payment tab, right? So let's click it like pending. You're awaiting the payment. The second one will be deposit hold, for instance. Same date and the card. Put amount. Here is our deposit at the payment, and now you can see 3 bottoms. You can hold it. Customer will receive the email with the authorization card request here. When he will add it, it will be basically freezed such amount, and it will be selected as hold here. All right, and let's save it. 740. Yeah. Okay, when we're returning to the payments, now you can see these transactions that we just done. So the first one, 160, which is pending status, and 200 on deposit hold, which is also going on hold statuses. So basically, you can also change your statuses from there. You can click it on the status. Let's say it was pending, so you receive it. You click receive, paid, right? And you can see status was changed automatically. Same for hold. If you need it like refunded back, you can refund it, or you can cancel the payment, or select it as paid, returning to your balance this money, and so on. Okay, 740. Yeah. Now let's try to find some the other order and make the payment from the payment tab directly. So You can, as I mentioned before, you can add the payment directly from the payment tab here. You can select payment type. Let's say it will be payment. So this is where you need to put your rental ID. I will make it random. Find. Okay, it's now works because it's due balance 0 and it's closed. Maybe 7. Okay, it's reserved, but it's also all paid. Okay. Yeah, we have a 711 order ID, which is on the reserved status at the moment, and it's show you due balance, which is should be paid from customer side. So this is a good example for us. The next is selected payment date. So you cannot choose the date in the past, of course, but you can make it in the future. For instance, let's say it will be Friday at 10 a.m. Approximately, right? It's the payment which you will be awaiting, right, with the card. And you can select it or amount which you're receiving, planning to receive, or full price. Let's say to 237.8. Okay, I will make it some fast comment here and save payment. Okay, so as you can see, I save a payment and it's not appear there, right? It's not appear on the list, but it's not an issue because basically today is the 21st, and the payment is selected on Friday. So you can select Friday and you can see this is the payment we just added. And remember, we added a memo for this order. So you can see question icon. This is about the payment transaction. And you can also find here your memo about this order here. Right? Yeah. Let's select it to paid. Well, basically this is it about the payments. I hope it was useful for you guys. Don't forget to like this video if you find it useful, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video, guys.